Yo, what's going on, guys? Crypto Vibes here, bringing you guys another showcase this week, and I decided to go with Mega Pidgeot. Thought it would be a cool bring to show off, so I think it's a really good mon. Maybe not the best for OU right now, but I've seen it a lot in draft format right now. It's just wrecking through teams, so it's really good. Anyways, it's pretty self-explanatory. Heat Wave, Hurricane, or Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-Turn, and Roost. U-Turn just pivots out against stuff like Heatrans and stuff that I have trouble with. We have Greninja, Scarf Greninja over here for that, with Hydro Pump on this thing. It's a really good lead right now against Tapu Kokos. Tapu Kokos are pretty common, so definitely has good coverage for most things. Right next we have Tyranitar, Choice Band Tyranitar set up the sand for our next mon we have on the team. Tyranitar, you know, Choice Band kind of just smacks a lot of things. And Pursuit has been catching a lot of my opponents off guard lately. I just don't understand why. I mean, Pursuit's there, obviously, but we've been getting kills with it, so I'm okay with it. Extra right here, Life Orb, Extra Sand Rush. Putting in work, Rapid Spinner right here. So not the most reliable Rapid Spinner, but it'll do it. It'll do it, get the job done. Next, anyways, we got our classic Solvus Tangrowth. It's been good the whole meta. It's probably still just as good now, but max HP, max SPDF. Yeah. And move on to our last model. We have Leftovers Defensive Landorus, and you know the spread's just one smoke on right now. Recommend, so going with that. And yeah, let's hop in straight into this. Find out some match real quick. Anyways, how you guys been? Last showcase live, ended up having the Tapu Bulu live. Didn't do too well, but hopefully we'll bounce back with this team right here now. Anyways, seeing Celesteela, it looks like kind of an issue from our team. Our best way of taking that down is probably our Pidgeot. Pidgeot actually does fairly well this game. Don't want to let the pincer set up, definitely don't. I kind of like Greninja as a lead. Heatran's looking like a potential lead for my opponent though. Maybe I'll just lead Landorus. Yeah, I'll lead Landorus because we can pivot on the Greninja if he does lead with that. He does lead with the Celesteela though, so that's looking like rocks for us. He could be set up, but he goes straight into his Mammoth Slam right here. More than likely gonna be trading rocks with us. Yeah, and I don't want to stay in to find out. He does want to go for an ice move, he very well can. I think our best play is just going straight into T-Tar. I mean, Icicle Crash switching is not looking too great to be honest with you. I mean, he wouldn't Earthquake right here, so we could go Greninja if we felt like it. Or we could be Sash lead, so I'm just gonna go Tyranitar here, assuming the rocks. He goes ahead and throws up an Earthquake actually, so very good play by my opponent. I assume not a bad play, but see the Sandstorm's gonna take him down, so Greninja can't come in and just throw up an Hydro Pump. I'm looking for a Switch-ins. Switch-ins probably Latios at this point. Definitely want to throw up a Hydro Pump right here. I think I will just throw up that Hydro Pump. Don't want to risk him staying in for some reason. He could be Scarfed as well, so we'll keep that in mind. If he gets Scarfed, he'll more likely stay in on us, thinking we're not Scarfed, but he does decide to go Latios as his mid-ground play right here. And we do miss that, unfortunately. And he sees that we're Protean. At this point, he can definitely just drop a Draco pretty easily. X-Control's not bad here. I think I might just go into Joe right here. He's probably just going to drop a Draco. Goes for the Draco right there. Does it clean, 45% to us. His special attack is dropped. He's going to switch out here. His best option, hearing probably the Iron Head, could be the Greninja. Or the Celesteela to come right back in. So I think I'm going to predict one of those and go ahead and double pivot into my Greninja right here. Seems like a fair play, I think. I'm going to go ahead and double into my Greninja on this play as he decides to switch into his Celesteela, yes. And Choice Scarf Hydro Pump should be doing a decent amount. I don't know exactly what he'll go for. But anyways, yeah, we'll just click this Hydro Pump right here. This Protean Scarf like it shows. We throw a 44% right there, and he throws out a huge heavy slam on us. We are locked on a Hydro Pump. His switch last time was the Latios. I'm not going to mess around with this thing. Just going to throw up a Hydro Pump right here. He does not have a leftover, so just go stay and continue to click this. Anyways, looks like we were a little bit weak to Dragon Spam. Now it's showing that, but he is getting low with the Latios. He could defog with this next turn or recover. How he feels with that. Goes to Draco again, he can. Tangrowth can take two, I think. Yeah, so we'll pivot around with Tangrowth right here. Let's throw up the Hidden Power Fire right there. So from this point we can knock off. If he wants to defog, he can. If we knock off, he goes Pincer, starts setting up on us. That could be bad. I'm gonna go for knockoff straight off as he decides to go Celesteela. Hit him with the knockoff right here. Put him low enough to where the point he's choice banded Celesteela, so that's very interesting. From this point on, kinda just want to throw off Hidden Power Fire and try to kill him right here. I think I will do that. As he's Explosion banded. Wow, that's insane. Not seen that set before. Can't say that. But anyways, Rocks are still up, which is great for us. He decides to go into Pincer to set up, I believe. Landers is always my play right here. He could go straight for the return. But we should be able to take two. So Landers is my play. Rock's not being up on our side is great as well, so he decides to Mega Evolve and click the Swords Dance right here. So let's see, Hypercutter did help him there, but we can take one, I believe, from this range. We can't throw anything off, I just realized that, so we're gonna have to Toxic him right here. No Toxic right here, as he goes for the Frustration. Actually does knock us out, so play at this point would be the Pidgeot. We can take one Quick Attack from this range. Yeah, I think the play is Pidgeot. The only play is Pidgeot, obviously. And we can Mega Evolve and click Hurricane right here. Goes for the Quick Attack, does a clean 85% to us. So we do knock out the Pinsir, but from this point on, Mamoswine comes in, knocks out with the Ice Shard. Greninja can't come in as well. Definitely not a bad play. We keep Pidgeot around. I mean, Ice Shard from the Mamo gets outsped by the Greninja, plus Heatran just walls it. So I think we're okay with staying in and just throwing off a Hurricane. Throws off the Dark Pulse, and from this point on, he gets his Battle Bond. So we could go into our own Greninja right here. U-turn off of that. I don't know if it kills. No, we're special attack. We don't have any attack investment besides like 4, I think. Locked into Dark Pulse. Tangrowth, probably. We'll go Tangrowth here. I think we have to Earthquake with this turn. Predicting his trend play. We'll go for that right away. If he wants to stay in Dark Pulse, he definitely can. Could flinch us down right here. But at the same time, saving Greninja form is very nice for taking out our drill. So, yeah, he does make that Heatran play, so we're going to get Rocks, put the Earthquake right here, which is very nice for us, and it actually just knocks him out, so sweet. Heatran's gone, Mamoswine comes in. From this point on, he can definitely just crash. Definitely got to keep Greninja alive. Ice Shard picks us off from this point. Actually, don't we just lose to this? If he's Jolly, then we lose. Because Excadrill cannot outspeed. I pretty much have to sack this at this point, I think. I mean, Ice Crash knocks out the Excadrill for sure, so we'll throw off a Earthquake right here. So he goes for the Ice Crash, knocks us out. We go Drill, and hope he's Adamant basically at this point. If he's Adamant, Iron Head would knock him out. Iron Head's just our best player right now. If he's Jelly, he wins. He is Jelly, so he knocks us out, and then we go into our Greninja, and he kills us with the Ice Shard, I believe. Our best move here would be just go for the Hydro Pump. As he knocks us out, that's a GG, man. Alright guys, starting off a little slow again, but we'll try to pick it back up from here. This team is very offensive, so I gotta play my T-Tar better. We obviously got knocked out turn 2 or turn 3 or something with our Earthquake. From the, don't remember what it was from, but our T-Tar got knocked out, so play that better. You know, this guy's got a, he's got a Mew. This is Defogger this time. Looks like Latios could potentially be a Zumu user. This is Rocks, Mew, and Defog Latios. Anyways, Greninja has a great matchup. Matches up great against 4 of the 6 mons on his team. That's not one of them. I was gonna say that, and the Bulu would be not the best for me, but if he's Scruffed right here, he could just stay in and try to attack us, but we are Scruffed as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and U-turn out. More likely stay in. He could be AV as well, so we won't be able to find out on this first turn, really. If he's Scarfed, he'll be able to find out if we're Scarfed, obviously, but that's about it. If he wants to make the switch, I don't know what he would go into here. Yeah, I think he just stays in and throws off a Volt Switch, Thunderbolt at this point. So we're already Scarfed, so we can't outspeed him. If he thinks he's Scarfed right here, okay, he switches out into the Bulu at this point, so we get a nice U-turn off, which is good. It's going to do a clean 23% to that Bulu. And at this point, Pidgeot looks like it can come in. Or yeah, we definitely just go Pidgeot at this point and throw off a Hurricane, I think. Switch is definitely the Heatran at this point. I kind of want to just get him in the Vortex actually and U-turn again. At the same time, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and throw off a U-turn right here. Heatran should be his play. If he wants to stay in, he can. We'll see where this leads us. Pidgeot has a good matchup this game. Obviously, the 2 steel types are rough to deal with, but he goes into Heatran right here. Makes a decent, good play right there, actually. I get a nice 2% off. We'll figure out if he's leftovers or not right here. We just go Landers right here. Choose to get up our Rocks right here, but he has 2 very reliable Defoggers that can come in on this, so I kind of just want to throw off a Quake. But then again, both those do have Levitate at the same, or Levitate right here as well, but so I think I'm just going to throw off Rocks though. I think Rocks are fine. He does go into the Bulu right here, gets him a ton of momentum. I kind of want to go hard into Pidgeot, although I don't want to take any huge hit. I can see him horn leeching or doubling right here, predicting my Pidgeot potentially. Yeah, we don't need to stay in on this. Keeping our Intimidator around is nice, so I think I'm gonna go hard into Pidgeot. We don't have a great switch into this thing, like I already said, but he throws off a Z move, so if this is fighting him, we are in trouble. So we can live that barely. Barely, good lord. We lose a monster. Anyways, he's switching his heat train every time. If we U-turn, he'll stay in. I'm gonna throw off a Hurricane this time. This switch is gonna be the heat train again. Nice play. So he can't get up rocks right here if that is his choice. We do confuse him, which is unfortunate for him. At this point, we can just U-turn, knowing we're faster, get off a little bit more chip. And we can go into our landers again. He could attack us right here. No HP ground on Pidgeot is an option, but I just like the value of having Roost on this thing. Nice. Our play is landers again. We'll try to go T-Tar whenever he gets into Mew. And set up our Sand for Drill later on. So he goes with the rocks right here. We already saw that switch into this was the Bulu last time. And we turned off on that pretty easily. Let's throw off Earthquake this time, as he stays in with heat train for some weird reason. I mean, he had plenty of switch-ins to go into, but I wanted to see what he'd do right there. Didn't think he'd stay in, so obviously worked out for us nicely there. The top of Bulu comes right back in, and basically claims a kill. At this point, his priority is Mega Pincer. Can kill the Pidgeot from this point. Pidgeot does outspeed everything else on his team, barring his Scarfed Magnezone, so he can still put in decent work. Want to keep my Intimidator around. Maybe getting the Sand up is the correct play with T-Tar. Look at T-Tar, it does obviously do a lot with Latios and Mew. Maybe that's not the play. Second Greninja's the play. Never seems like the play, but he has a Magnezone right there. He does have a Mew. We do not have Dark Pulse for that thing, so it just depends on what kind of Mew set that is. More likely just drops a Wood Hammer right here. That's his play. Tangrowth cannot. I don't think Tangrowth can T2. Already saw his Z move, so we can change up his move in 2 and kill us. Tangrowth might not be that useful this game, now that I think about it. I'm gonna go Tangrowth here. As he doubles out, which actually works out great for me. He's gonna go ahead and defog more than likely here. Get the rocks off his field for the Pinsir. So we can knock off this thing's leftovers if we choose to, which I think I will do, because getting rid of Mew later on is good. He's gonna knock off our Elsolvest here, which is definitely fine with me because I said like I was gonna sack off my Tangrowth here. He'll defog more than likely here, in my opinion. If he willows, it's a good play, but I'm gonna go T-Tar here. So he decides to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Alright. So at this point, I definitely think he'll try to switch out or defog. I'm gonna click Pursuit anyways. He does try to withdraw, and we hit him with a nice Choice Band in Pursuit, which still does a nice amount. Goes right back into Bulu. We do set the Sand up. Since we're burnt at this point, I kind of just want to stay in, and kind of hope he just kills me. If he's SD, we will put ourselves in a bad spot. If he's SD, we can revenge kill that with Greninja at this point, so I'm just going to pick Pursuit, as he is SD, unfortunately. Yeah, Greninja, like I said, can already kill this thing. The Ice Beam, so I'm not too worried about that. His switching to the Ice Beam would be the... At this point, actually, does Ice Beam even kill? But we have one more turn of Sand, so Extra Chill just comes in and kills this thing at this point. Yeah. Which is great for us. And I don't think we can overpredict here. I think the Magnezone is a potential pivot. Or even the Latios / Mew. I'm going to click Iron Head right here because we do more than likely outspeed. Oh, okay, he just stays in and lets us knock him out. So that's great. Tapu Bulu, huge threat off the field for us. And at this point, I really would like to spin. But at the same time, it's going to be tough too. He goes Mew here. Okay. He's really fast. Just Iron Head and kill this guy. At the same time, do I want to Rapid Spin? I don't really know how much Hurricane does to this thing. I mean, maybe Scarf Latios is the same thing. So I just kind of want to kill this thing at this point, as he lets us knock him out right here, which is good. I guess I don't know what his play was there right there. Maybe expect us to go for Rapid Spin, he would defog or something. But looks like we're in a good spot from this point. Pidgeot does go down to rocks, and getting a Rapid Spin is going to be very hard now, unless his Magnezone. I really feel like his Magnezone is not Scarf now, the way he's playing it. From this point on, I don't think we can mess around with an SD. Not at this point. Yeah, we can't mess around with an SD, so I think we have to let Rock stay up and Pidgeot play as a sack, so I'm gonna click Earthquake right here as he does Mega and he goes for the Earthquake. Okay. Good play for my opponent. We can go into our Greninja from this point and kill him with, I believe, Ice Beam kills. We'll check that real quick. So we go to Auto Greninja. Our choice Scarf set, level 100. We have Ice Beam on this set, so we'll go to Pinsir. Pinsir right here. Ice Beam does 80 to 95%, so yes, Ice Beam can knock out the Pinsir from this range. I mean, his only switch at this point is the Magnezone if he wants to make that play. He's more likely Assault Vest if he does decide to do that. We'll probably select Pidgeot if he goes Magnezone, to be honest. Then go into our Landorus / yeah, probably Landorus. That is his play. So at least we keep this thing from destroying us. And he does have to take another turn of rocks, which is great. And we cannot speed him, like I said, with our Greninja. Quick Attack should be able to kill us. Select Pidgeot here. He could go for an HP Ice or something if he has it right here. Flash Cannon in general. Flash Cannon seems like a good play right here. Sack our Pidgeot off as he decides to go for Flash Cannon, yes. And Landorus can't come in here. I definitely think we're faster in this thing. Earthquake's not the play. You could definitely stay in. This is actually a bad spot we're in. I think we have to double. Actually. Does he keep Magnezone around though? Like Magnezone loses to both my Mons left. Like our Earthquake. We could go Latios and Defog though. Look at Earthquake right here. Yeah, I don't think he has at any point to keep Magnezone around. Earthquake, knock that out. Pinsir cannot set up on me. Yeah, he has to go Latios. And I think he has to Defog if he has it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy up with a U-turn because we can get rocks up again on the Pinsir if we have to. Our final mon. Our most expendable member at this point is the Tangrowth. We'll go into Tangrowth off the U-turn though. If he wants to defog here, he can. Yes, we get the U-turn off right here, which is great for us. Could even go Greninja and just spam Ice Beam at this point. Ice Beam just wins us the game actually. So yeah, even if he's Scarfed, I just realized that. Ice Beam just wins us the game because it does enough to the Pinsir from where we just knock it out. So I'm not gonna say GG yet, just in case he's like somehow Scarf Mega Pinsir. Just kidding, but I don't know. I think that should be game. Finally get back on a winning track, hopefully. Yeah, Scarf Greninja definitely is a good mon still. Specs is probably better at the moment, but Scarf is still very good for stuff like Coco leads and stuff. Just catches people off guard at the time in the meta, so. Latios goes down. Out comes the Pinsir, and this thing should die from an Ice Beam right here as he does not knock us out the Quick Attack, so. GG, man. 1-1 so far off this team. Hop into another one real quick. Big problems I see is getting rapid spins off for our Pidgeot. So if we're ever facing stall, that could be difficult. We'll hopefully not run into stall. If we're facing Trick Room though. Okay. Hit my man up with the timer real quick, and we'll find out what we want to do. See Cresselia as a lead, as well as Magearna. Maybe even the Jirachi. Kind of like Tyranitar as a lead here. In pursuit, either the Jirachi or the Cresselia, or even just knock off straight from there. I think that's a better play. We'll go Tyranitar. Get our sand up as well. He does decide to lead the Jirachi, so. The way he leads, he definitely could be Scarfed. I don't want to take an Iron Head. I kind of just want to go into Landorus. He sets up Rock, so that's going to be really unfortunate. Iron Head from Scarf won't kill us. I really just want to hit. Oh, we don't have knockoff. Yeah, we don't have knockoff with Crunch. What am I saying? Would he be Scarfed on this team? He wouldn't be Scarfed on a Trick Room team though. This looks more like support. I'm going to click Pursuit right here because he sets up Rocks, unfortunately. So hit him with the Pursuit, almost knocks him out. So we can knock him out with this next Pursuit. He will Iron Head us down though. That's what he'll try to do. Yeah, he'll Iron Head for sure right here. So that's not our play. I think Drill's our play. And then click the Iron Head. We'll go Drill and click Iron Head, I think, is the play. Take Rocks damage, but his play will be the Iron Head right here. Because knowing Pursuit will kill him. And I don't want T-Tar to take too much initial damage because we have played our T-Tar pretty poorly lately, and this is a really good matchup for T-Tar, so hopefully we can get something done here. I've really been keeping track of how long we're recording this so far, but probably get this game in one more. Be a good amount of time. Somewhere in between 30 minutes and 45 minutes is where I'd like to keep these videos. Hopefully you guys like that. You guys let me know how you like that. He throws up an Iron Head right here. That's great for us. Does minimal damage, so Iron Head's our play right here. We're definitely faster, And his switch in would be the Cresselia, I believe, if he wants to save this. But he does let his Jirachi go down. He's okay with me. Puts up his rocks. We are in the sand. Crawdon is here. Earthquake shouldn't knock this guy. We are adamant though, so we could check that real quick. Excadrill, Sand Rush, or Adamant against a Crawdon. Give me Swords Dance. Earthquake actually just kills, so I'm gonna click Earthquake right here, as he just wants to pivot out into Cresselia, so not a bad play. From here, we do get off an Iron Head to this thing, and I think I'm okay with that. He cannot paralyze or toxic me. This thing can't carry Will-O-Wisp, so we'll just Iron Head right here. Get off some nice chip to this thing. Actually did not do as much as I was hoping for, but at this point on, he definitely could, just recover right here, so I'm gonna click Rabbit Spin. He actually goes into his Reuniclus right here, so we get a nice Rabbit Spin off. And I could see this thing being a problem. I really could see this thing being a very big problem. Kinda wanna go hard in Detour, but if you Focus Blast, we're in a bad spot. Trying to put us in the best spot where we can solve these turns. I think he Focus Blast right here or Calm Minds, one of the two. That's the play. Landorus is the play, and then we pivot into the Tyranitar, I think. We'll go Landorus on the Psychic. Wow, that did so much. And I don't think he even has to Psychic again, but we'll go T-Tar anyways. There's no way he Focus Blast, is there? Could very well Focus Blast. We've already taken long enough so he knows we're thinking about it at this point. Now I'm looking at Landorus does good against the Magearna, but he more than likely outspeeds. Oh wait, this is Trick Room, so he does not actually. Rocks could be nice, so I'm gonna make T-Tar play anyways. Could very well predict this and go for the Focus Blast if he's backing it, or he could double. Like doubling right here doesn't hurt him too bad, at least. If he predicts the, could just straight up Earthquake too, so I don't think Magearna's the play. He goes for the Focus Blast, does make that play. Great play on my opponent's part. He's getting us now a little bit. Landorus is low, unfortunately. Okay, don't know what he's talking about, but from this point on, one more turn of Trick Room, so only Reuniclus has a hard body right now. Oh shoot. Guess we'll go Tangrowth. We can take one Psychic and throw off a knockoff at this point. We'll do that, as he does decide to switch out into Camerupt right here, so he uses less turn of Trick Room. I don't think Camerupt can win Trick Room by any chance, so this thing does just wreck my team now that I look at it. Keeping this thing around for the Reuniclus is going to be very nice, so I'm going to save it. Let's throw off a Fire move more than likely here. How does Greninja take a Fire Blast from this thing? My bad. Greninja. Scarf. 100. We're gonna make a lot of not like playing offense. I guess I'm not used to it as much, but you gotta make like a lot of off switches, which is weird. What am I looking for? Freaking Camerupt. We'll assume he's Wall Breaker though. We'll definitely assume he's Trick Room. He's Trick Room. Fire Blast does a lot, but it does not kill us. So we'll go Greninja right here. That's our mid-ground play. Not really mid-ground, but Flamethrower instead, so not gonna be doing too much. Or obviously did a lot, but not gonna be able to kill us, I should say. And Hydro Pump's looking like a devastating move to go for. I think we'll just click Hydro Pump at this point. If he doesn't want to go into Magearna, he can. I forget what kind of Magearna he is. Did take a lot, so he's definitely gonna Trick Room right here. Definitely is his play. That puts us in a bad spot at that point. I'm still gonna go for Hydro Pump at this point. So we do outspeed. We get a crit, unfortunately, so he's definitely gonna say something about that one, but it is what it is. I don't really know what I would have done to play around that. He could very well SD right here against us, and then Aqua Jet destroys us. Now I look at it. But if we go hard in Tangrowth, I think is not a bad play as well. Yeah, we'll go hard Tangrowth right here. Knockoffs, that's gonna suck. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the play. Knocks off our Assault Vest. And let's see. Will speed us and knock us out. He can just click knock off again. There's no point in switching out at this point. Landorus is really useless at this point though. Maybe that was not the play. We should have went Landorus initially. Okay, so he decides to double into Cresselia. Okay. We can't get our rocks up here, but he does get Trick Room up and start claiming. He does start claiming kills. Or even Toxic is the play. Nicholas's Magic Guard camera up does take rocks, as well as Crawdont. Greninja still can be very nice. I'm gonna click rocks right here. Get those up as he goes for the Moonlight. Toxic definitely is our play here, as he more than likely does set up the Trick Room again. We do land that Toxic, which is great. Sets up the Trick Room, and at this point, we're in trouble because he throws up a Moonblast more than likely. I'm gonna U-turn right here. Throws up an Ice Beam to knock us out. That's alright. Landis was our least useful at that point, I believe. And now we have to go into something to take an Ice Beam / Moonblast, which is not going to be good. I think Drill's our play. We Ironhead flinch it if we can. He does outspeed us though, so... Don't have any more sand. I think this is our next least useful member on the team. We'll Ironhead right here. He could very well just go into his camera up, make the hard read on that. Is that the play to go to for Earthquake? Look at Earthquake right here on his camera up double. If he decides to stay in, he does go camera up predicting the Ironhead, so we do click Earthquake and knock out the camera up, which is great for us right there. Nice prediction right there as he decides to do a Crawdont and claim his next kill. Like I said, this is looking like probably our least useful member at this point. Tangrowth can take a hit from the Uniqlo. Sorry if you guys hear background noises, motorcycle outside, but Pidgeot can still do stuff. Greninja obviously can still do stuff. I think Greninja can still do this stuff. We don't save this, I don't think. There's no point. We'll throw off an Earthquake as he sets kills to the knockoff. One more turn of the... How much did knockoff do to our Tangrowth? It's 67%, we're sitting at 65. So... we have to pick our sack at this point. Another mod has to go down to the Crawdont. If we sack Tangrowth, Greninja comes out. No, Pidgeot comes out and clicks Hurricane. I believe he sacks it at that point. Can't set up the Trick Room for the Reuniclus. I think we have to sack Tangrowth. It just seems like our odd man out at this point. We'll click Giga Drain. Maybe we'll get like a super low roll. At this point, he definitely stays in and clicks Knockoff. He could even go Cress. Now that I think about it, he definitely could go Cress. Well, Pidgeot probably can take one Ice Beam. Look at Giga Drain right here. He does go to Cress. Okay, so a decent play for my opponent right there. As we get the Giga Drain plus the Toxic off, which is great. And if he's forced to heal right here, I'm going to go hard into my Pidgeot right here. The Ice Beam is a good play. He goes for the Moonlight, yep. So we cannot Trick Room right away, which is great. We'll Trick Room right here. We'll Mega and click Hurricane at this point. See how much it decides to do to him. It does do a decent amount plus Toxic. He gets the Trick Room up. I think we can live one Ice Beam. I really do. I really do think we can take one Ice Beam. So he goes for the Lunar Dance into what? The Reuniclus? Okay, yeah, this is definitely a problem now. We have to stall out 3 turns basically. Tangrowth can take 2. Greninja has to kill Crawdon with a Gunk Shot basically at this point. Which I think it can. Yeah, basically we have to stay in at this point. We'll click Hurricane as Psychic does not kill us, which is huge actually. Which is huge because now we stalled another turn of Trick Room. Tangrowth can definitely take a hit from this thing. I think we win. I think we win with he decides to go for Focus Blast on my Greninja double. Which also could have been a play, but that was very risky by him. As now we definitely go Tangrowth. And he decides to probably just click Psychic here. Like, he could Focus Blast, but that wouldn't be a very good play. We can take one Psychic already, like I showed. Look at Giga Drain right here. Goes for the Focus Blast and misses, but yeah, that's what you play around with. Going for that move, so he decides to forfeit off that. So Greninja just cleaned up at that point, so GG to my opponent right there. Papa sucks ice. Talking a little bit of trash there at the beginning, but that's alright. We'll find one more game with this team. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this team. I like it a lot. Trick Room team was scary though. You had to play our turns really carefully, and we found another Trick Room game. So, Uxie's looking like the lead. It could be screens as well. That'd be rough. I like T-Tar as the lead. Just crunch the Uxie. I'm just gonna do that as he leads this, predicting my Tyranitar more than likely. I like to switch into my Drill, although his fighting move could just come out. I think Tangrowth is the switch. I don't think he'd Shift Gear known to have a Drill as a switch in. I'm gonna go Growth. As he goes for the Trick Room. Oh yeah, Trick Room, obviously. What was I saying? At this point, we can living hit from this guy. This Trick Room Shift Gear right here. This could be a little annoying. Earthquake on this thing. Decides to go into the Mawile, so we hit that thing with an Earthquake, which is great. That does so much damage. I don't know if we can tell how well we take a hit. But, anyways, he goes for Play Rough right here. We'll go to Tangrowth real quick. Soul Vest into Mawile. He has Mega. Mega Mawile, and then... Oh yeah, we take a hit very nicely. So I can just Earthquake again here. If he wants to go Crest, he can too. I think Earthquake's just my play though. I don't mess around with this threat. As he goes for the knockoff, so it gets rid of our Soul Vest, which is very annoying actually. And he lives on 1% right there, so wait, what was that roll? 58 into 41. He really got that much of a defense boost? Okay, so we can click knockoff again, which is really bad actually for us. This is actually really bad. I think we have to let, yeah, we can't let Tangrowth go down. We have to Landris. That sucked that he lived on 1%, honestly. He's at +1 now. I really want to get rocks up. I really do. Same time, how well do we take hits from this guy? We're gonna click Stealth Rocks right here. We do live 1, luckily, and the Trick Room will end. I predict him to go for Sucker Punch right here. I want to switch out Preserve my Landis as Intimidate for the Marowak. We predict the Sucker Punch slash knockoff slash Play Rough. Knockoff would suck though. It would. Definitely would. I think I can afford to go out into my Pidgeot at this point though, but if you Play Roughs, that's just really bad. He might not even have Sucker Punch. This is nice, but at the same time we do have a Rocks up, so I'm just gonna click a U-turn. Knocks us out with the Sucker Punch. That's alright. At this point, I won't get hit by a hard Sucker Punch at this point, so we just go Drill. Drill does not take it well though, at all. Just go right back into Tangrowth. Did he outspeed us in the Trick Room? Knock off into my Earthquake. He did outspeed us into the Trick Room. The dimensions went back to the beginning. Where does it show that? Yeah, it went back to the beginning, so we go Tangrowth outspeed right here, which is great for us. If he wants to Sucker Punch, you definitely can. More likely just access, so we'll click knockoff right here. If he wants to go, I don't know what he would go into to be honest. Oh no, this works out great. We get rid of Yuxi's item, and he's going to more likely just get our rocks here. And we get another regen boost, which is great. We don't take initial knockoff damage or Sucker Punch damage or whatever. I really just want to go T-Tar and get rid of this guy. He can't Will-O-Wisp us. Get Sand back up, which is another good play. So rocks come up. Choice Band of Pursuit just should knock out from this range. We'll just click that right there. He doesn't even switch out. And we get a crit. The crit, I don't think it matters because we're banded. But works out in our favor right there, so. Nice. Millie Rock comes in. Okay, so Sand is up for our Drill. Fighting move is super obvious at this point. Although you could just Trick Room at the same time. I think if he's Trick Room, does he have Fighting move on it? Like that'd be like a very risky play for us. It seems like one of our only plays at this point though. Landis is gone. We're gonna go for it. He more than likely does have Fighting move on this thing. He goes for the all-out pummeling more than likely right here. Yep. Goodbye, Excadrill. Gets the special attack boost, and now we go out into... Oh, we don't have a switch in. We go into our Pidgeot, I guess. We have to go Pidgeot. Both of our checks to this thing do go down, which is unfortunate. Heat Wave right here. His switch in is... He doesn't have a switch in as well, but Heat Wave does a lot right here. Does get the crit, which is nice for us, but he sets up the Trick Room, which is going to hurt. It's definitely going to hurt, and he should have coverage for this. Even if it's Flurkinning, it does knock us out with the special attack boost. And, I might just have to stack this here. It's looking rough from this point. We'll click U-turn. U-turn doesn't knock him out at this point though. Yeah, we'll click a Hurricane at this point. He knocks us out with the Thunderbolt. Yes, very easy play for him. Go Tangrowth. It's our only Mon that could live a hit at this point. And Water Shuriken, we do not have Water Shuriken from our Greninja, so fort. Saw that we knock off an Earthquake so far. It could go Crest. We can Power Fire right here. Flurkin does actually knock us out, so looking like it's gonna be game right there, guys. Dang. Yeah, we can't. That's game. Dang. GG. I'm actually not gonna end it there. That's a bad game to end it off on. Trick Room. This team's really weak to Trick Room apparently, but after I sacked off both my ground types, but here we got a nice team. Necrozma's actually here. Is that his rocker? Unlikely Scarf or Specs Hoopa. I'm going to Greninja because Tapu Koko is always an option as a lead. Yep. And we can just go Gunk Shot right here as he has no immunities to it, which is great. So we're just going to click it right here. Hopefully we can land. This is obviously great if we can knock out the Koko right here. If he stays in, that's even better. If he's Scarfed on this, that obviously sucks. But we're going to risk that chance right here as Koko. Scarf Koko is very risky and not very common. You know, right now. More likely he's thinking about the Gunk Shot right here. He definitely is thinking about the Scarf Gunk Shot. I could see him switching out. He doesn't have immunity like I said though, so he might just stay in. At this point, what does he go for? Yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far. Like I said, if you guys want to suggest a mon to use, go ahead and let me know in the comments as we do miss our Gunk Shot. And he goes for the U-turn. And I've missed way too many Gunk Shots like that early on. He knows we're Scarf now. Gets his Unburden boost right here. Our switch in is Landorus. We could just Acrobatics as well right here. Goes for the SD, so yeah, this puts us in a bad spot. Because we don't have much to touch this thing in with anyways. Yikes, we put this thing on a timer honestly. Acrobatics does 50%, we get our leftovers back, which is great. So we'll throw up rocks right here. We'll definitely throw up rocks right here. Let's set up another SD. Yeah, maybe we should put priority on Greninja. Shuriken. No Scarf's nice, but maybe Band or Specs is the way to go. So keep our on Landorus. Like I said, we can't really stall anything right here. We can try to stall Toxic as much as we can, but at this point it's gonna be tough. Definitely, so Lucha's a scary one to deal with. Like Gunk Shot miss just sucked really bad. Looks Acrobatics right here. We go T-Tar, we can live that. Look like High Jump Kick right here. He definitely could kick a High Jump Kick. It might kill us. Go T-Tar, at least we get the sand up. Do we outspeed this thing after our probably not. No, definitely not. Yeah, we'll go T-Tar. We have to try to stall out these turns. Dang, guys, I'm getting bodied these last few matches. My bad. Goes for Acrobatics. Does a ton to us, as you can see. You can go ahead and click it again right here. But we do get the sand up, and at this point we do just have to stay in and click Ice Beam, I think. Look like Stone Edge right there, but we wear him down to the point where 368 plus Unburden, which doubles his speed, I believe. So he's definitely way faster than Extra Gel. We can get the Intimidate with Landorus and more likely not live the hit. More than likely not, but it's our only hope at this point. Tangrowth's looking nice for the Suicune and the Koko, so I'm going to stay in and just click U-turn right here. Clicks Acrobatics, does knock us out, and he does go down to Poison finally. At this point, Sandstorm is up for a couple more turns, so I kind of want to go Drill. I think he'll expect that though, and maybe go Suicune. Drill obviously does good against the Koko / Raichu play. We can't just click Earthquake on anything though, so I think I will go into Extra Joy here. I definitely do see potential to still win this game, considering we do have Scarf Greninja. Gunk Shot on the Tapu Koko turn 1 definitely sucked. And if you saw my last live, I missed, I believe, I missed a Gunk Shot against this really Electric Seed as well. Wow. That's rough. That is rough. He could set up his rocks right here. I don't think he attacks us. I don't think he does. That doesn't seem like a Necrozma type play. We'll go hard into Pidgeot right here, I think is our play. Doesn't seem like a logical play, but at this point we gotta start making really aggressive plays. He's running an Electric Seed on like every one of his mana, it looks like. Definitely isn't a bad idea. Definitely cannot miss on him for that. Yeah. Let's see. Take it to winning this now that Sand will be gone with the Drill. Is definitely our Greninja. It's definitely our Greninja. Tangrowth can, if that's, hopefully that's special Hoopa. Tangrowth can take a couple hits. We'll have to try to take a hit from Suicune somehow on there. Pidgeot, going Pidgeot here, it does suck because Pidgeot can do a lot to his team still. Koko should be gone right now. But 80% Gunk Shot for me for some reason is like 40%. What it is, what it is. That's like messing around with Stone Edge, and Stone Edge is definitely a risky move as well. But we'll see. It's taking his time on this one. Timer is already on, so that kind of go down. Yeah. How's your guys' days been going? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, guys. Definitely want to go and get more stuff for this channel going up. Like I'm doing the NBL right now, so I didn't get my first few matches recorded on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and record all the team builders / battles from now on. Hopefully you guys enjoy those as well in the playlist in the channel. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping he doesn't get back for the next 40 seconds. Sorry if the video has to kind of end like that, but at this point I think we're in a bad spot. We'll see though. Necrozma +1 defense. We kind of forced in a Pidgeot or Greninja at this point. But yeah. Let's see, he might just be staying messing around me. 20 seconds left. We'll find out here. Sorry if this last part of the video got a little boring, guys. Definitely gonna get better editing for sure. Upcoming videos. Definitely gotta be ready with that. So, as my guy actually just forfeits. So we got pretty lucky there at the end, get that win. See where we're at the ladder now. We're sitting at 1463, which isn't too bad. So, go ahead and end the video right there, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Mega Pidgeot did put in a little bit of work, but could have been better. So, if you guys like the video, go ahead and leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it, guys. And you guys have a great one. Peace.